Howdy folks, Casey LaCourse coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada with another video showcase of Hearts of the West. And it's a special showcase this week because we are celebrating Cowboy Poetry Week, and we have 7 performers, 7 videos, 7 showcases, 7 days we are uploading a new showcase every single day for your entertainment, and you're going to love it. And today we are with Shelley Goldbeck. But right now I'm going to recite a poem by a friend, Mr. Lonnie Fabian. Lonnie lives down in Taylor, Arizona. He also has his own group site, and it is called Cowboy Poetry and Other Verse. And Lonnie has said that he has worked just about every angle of a cow you can work, and he is retired now, and I sure do enjoy his poetry. Check him out. Check out his site. And this is titled Ain't No Glory in Punching Cows by Lonnie Fabian. The 4th of July with big hats and boots, there's a lot of hoopla at the old buck and shoots. But I want to tell y'all here and now, there just ain't no glory in punching cows. The slickers come out to watch the big show. They think a cowboy's life was one big rodeo. But if they knew the real when and how, they would damn well know there just ain't no glory in punching cows. For the open range boys, it sure ain't no fun pulling calves out of snowdrifts or eating dust in the hot summer sun. Saddle sore and dirty, I'm sure he would allow there just ain't no glory in punching cows. Let's not forget the man on the road crossing the desert with fat beef for a load, 400 miles from Phoenix to LA with one stop at Desert Center in the middle of the day. Then he's back on the road as hard as he can run, driving west into the sun. He offloads at the Packers with a sigh of relief. Ask him if there's any glory in hauling live beef. The dairyman is a poke of another breed. He spends all summer putting up feed. He puts up his silage and stacks his hay neat, just so his cows will have something to eat. There is no time for vacation, summer, winter, or fall, because if things are slack, there's always manure to haul. His life is a hard one, no satin or silk, and there's really no glory in producing milk. I've tried every side of this cow nursing game, and a few other things I don't care to claim. I don't want to argue or start any rows, but there damn sure ain't no glory in punching cows. All right, Mr. Fabian, thank you very much. I enjoyed that. Check out his site. All right, let's get to it. We have Miss Shelley Goldbeck, and she's a doll. I've known Shelley since Elko, about 5 years ago, I believe, and she's up in Canada, and I messaged her the other day, and she said, oh, I can't talk right now. I'm feeding the Calvin crew, and she was cooking, and I thought, man, that sounded pretty good to me. But she was a busy gal, and she is one heck of a poet. You are going to love her reciting, so stick around, folks. Shelley, my Canadian friend, it is your showcase. Take it and own it, sister. We'll see y'all later. Thanks, folks.
Shelley Goldbeck here. I am delighted to be part of this project for the 20th Annual Cowboy Poetry Week in the middle of April, which is National Poetry Month. First, I'd like to pay tribute to Casey LaCourse, who has spearheaded this series of cowboy poetry and music videos. One of the sad parts about COVID-19 is the prolonged shutdown of cowboy poetry gatherings. One of the best parts of a gathering is meeting wonderful people, literally from all over the world. I met KC a few years ago at the National Cowboy Poetry Gathering in Elko, Nevada. KC had recently discovered cowboy poetry. She became an instant fan, and she wrote a poem that she read at one of the open mic sessions there. Shortly after the lockdown last spring, in true cowboy get-her-done fashion, KC began inviting cowboy poets and musicians to submit videos, which she featured on Facebook. It has turned out to be a fantastic vehicle for staying connected to each other and our audiences. I am privileged that KC asked me to be part of this. You're not seeing me on video for this introduction because I was out chasing calves in February and broke my tibia, fibula, and ankle, which precludes me from going anywhere, including the recording studio in my friend's basement. I've had to figure out another way to present my work. The first piece is Shut the Gate, which started as a poem and cried out to be turned into a song. My friend Jane Allen and I performed it live pre-COVID, and the story behind this song is in the video. The second piece is Caraganas, which also started out as a poem. I wrote it on my way to a cowboy gathering. From the highway, I spotted a stand of Caraganas marking the border of an old homestead. It reminded me how, as a kid, I loved to explore old farmyards and imagine what the people who once lived there had been like. I would wonder how many kids they had, what they did for fun, and where they had gone. I was also influenced by my paternal grandfather and my maternal great-grandfather, both homesteaders who took great care and pride in the trees they planted. The farm my mother grew up on is still in the family, and I have always been in awe of the great stands of trees that reach for the sky, planted by my ancestors. We in the cowboy poetry world tend to focus on animals. I propose that trees and their roles in our lifestyle are also important. I hope you enjoy my poems that evolved into songs. Thanks for your part in keeping cowboy poetry alive.
It's called Shut the Gate, and it all started with a poster that I saw that said, and it showed some horses galloping, and it said, "Live like someone left the gate open." And I thought, that's really how I'd like to live. And then I got thinking about what it was like growing up on a farm. How many of you grew up on a farm or a ranch? Well, I remember hearing my dad say, "Shut the gate," a lot of times. And only he didn't always say it so nicely. He usually had some other words in there. But this is a family show, and you all know the words. So you just put in your own words. We've left a space so you can put in your own words to this song. So it's called Shut the Gate, and I think we're ready to go. When you're a kid on the farm, what words do you hear the most? You'd like it to be supper time, or about my kid I'll boast. Would be excellent if Dad would say that what you did was great. But no, all you ever hear is shut the gate. Shut the gate, shut the gate. Don't let the horses run free. Shut the gate, shut the gate. Won't you listen to me? Shut the gate, shut the gate. Don't let the horses run free. The only thing you ever hear is shut the gate. You're getting the hang of it. Now you're the mom with your own family and farm, and the words that come from your lips cause no end of alarm. You'd like to say, what a nice boy, what a polite girl, but wait. The only thing you ever say is shut the gate. Shut the gate, shut the gate. Don't let the horses run free. Shut the gate, shut the gate. Won't you listen to me? Shut the gate, shut the gate. Don't let the horses run free. The only thing you ever say is shut the gate. Now you're a rancher with oil wells on your land, and the wells are checked periodically by a random oil hand. The third time your cows are out, you phone them all irate. When you guys are done checking the wells, could you shut the gate? Shut the gate, shut the gate. cattle run free. Shut the gate, shut the gate. Won't you listen to me? Shut the gate, shut the gate. Don't let the cattle run free. The only thing you ever say is shut the gate. You're yelling paid off. The oil company called to say that you don't have to fret about loose cows another day. They have it in their budget. No need for you to wait. They'll be over in a couple days to install your Texas gate.
Marking the border of an old homestead. They'd long ago invaded the company of sentinel poplars skirting the edge. Who had the vision to plant all those trees? Did they imagine they'd grow this tall? Who dropped the seedlings into the holes? Who insisted rows be straight as walls? A line of towering spruce came next, their arms embracing the sky. Lilacs in a row, pioneer favorite, purple cone splashes that testify. Someone once cared about this place years ago in this farm's history. Who they were, how they lived, where they are remains mystery. Did the children carry water to the saplings? Did mother call them for homemade bread? Did they measure years by treetop heights? Are their stories lost now they are dead? There are ghosts that live on old farmyards, witness to lives long moved on. Their roots taste soil, branches hold spirits, leaves weave historical bonds. Did their kitchen ring with gales of laughter? Did they have more than their share of grief? Was this farm a place of happy memories, or did tragedy shatter their beliefs? If you ever come across an old farmyard, borders marked by rows of gnarled trees, revel in and marvel at the sacred silence, hearken to the trickling breeze. When did the very last people live here? Why did they choose to go away? Did they retreat from this land reluctantly, their mortgage too long left unpaid? Listen to the trees tell tales of lives past, of people who nurtured and dreamed. One day they'd reach the sky, and now they do, living proof of possibilities that seemed. I happened upon some care